Welcome back. Today is Thursday, April 16th. Thank you again for using that Google Classroom and posting your assignments and taking these notes. Here's the standard last problem for rounding, and then I will create a quiz later today and send it either out today or definitely by tomorrow. We'll be on rounding multi-digit whole numbers to any place, 4 MBT 3. This is number 15. Remember, get on, do Imagine Math facts. I love how Melanie posted on Class Dojo last night. She did a lot of the multiplication tables. Keep working on those. Do these YouTube notes, Math Freckle, Math Prodigy. Also, every day you should be going to Google Classroom when you get up in the morning, in the afternoon, and then check it at night. All right, let's go. Math Grade 4, Unit 1, 2019-2020 practice problems. And one more thing. There's only 35 days left of school this year. The end of the year is fast approaching. You will soon be a fifth grader. This is number 15. When rounding to the nearest thousand, okay, right away, if you scan these numbers, you're getting faster. These are 10,000s, so you're going to the nearest thousand. Which numbers round to 13,000? Select yes if the numbers round to 13,000. Select no if the number does not round to 13,000. Select the table with the correct answer. So here's what's cool with these problems. Even though it's problem number 15, there are technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 problems within this one problem. Okay? Now, since we have done recordings for 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm just going to start writing all over the place because this is the last one for rounding. Let's pop this out. What's the standard? It's rounding. So here's how students did it once we got really fast and we used Common Core sheets as well. Okay, so we identified the thousands. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. We underline that number. We looked one digit to the right. If it's a 1, 2, 3, or 4, it stays the same. And what I'll do is, this time I'll put it in orange. Notice how it's a 1. It's a 1. So therefore, this stays at 13,000. Now, the reason why I drew it like this, I saw another teacher, really cool, awesome math teacher. She would put 13,000 here and 14,000 here. It's either going to one of those. So notice how I pointed the arrow, it stayed at 13,000. So it rounds to 13,000. This is true. All right, let's look at the next one. 13,561. Question is, does it round to 13,000? Let's see. Thousands. If it's 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, which it's a 5, we add 1. So this goes to 14,000. So it should actually be no. So this entire table should be wrong. Let's just check the next one. 12,123. 12, we look at the 1. And we see it's a 1, so this stays at 12,000. So this was true. Okay? Problem here. This should have been over there. So that means table B better be correct. Otherwise, this is wrong. And you know what? We need a C and a D. 13,123. Underline the thousands. Look one digit to the right. Goes to 13,000. Makes sense. 13,661. Find the thousands place. Look one digit to the right. Ooh, it's a 6. If it's a 6, we add 1. So this goes to 14,000. No. Does not round to 13,000. Okay? So works. Remember, we are finding which numbers round to 13,000. Please have this one round to 13,000. I find the thousands place. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. One, tens, hundreds, thousands. Please have that memorized. Do not go to 5th grade without knowing your place value table, please. Look to the right. If it's a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, let's highlight that. We add 1. So 12,555 is closer to 13,000. Works. Answer B. Remember, when you're rounding, draw the quoting Jacob. He put this in the Google Classroom. He said, Mr. D, it's the mountaintop. If it's a 1, 2, 3, or 4, it stays the same. If it's a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, we add 1. See how it's 6, 5? See how those are popping out? Let's go back, do some of our highlighting. See how this one was a 1? This one was a 1. Okay? And it's pretty straightforward. All the other numbers just become zeros. I love rounding. Rounding, estimating, let's be honest, you use that all the time in your life. You are going to the grocery store and you get a bill, $10.83. Is that closer to 11 or to 10? Okay, what are you going to give the clerk? I love rounding. It's by far one of my most favorite standards for 4th grade math. Okay? Why? It's definitely relevant every day. Anytime we do shopping, we buy things, which is probably all the time if you're Amazon too. Okay, enough of that. This was 6 minutes. Please, please, please get on that Google Classroom daily, okay? This video's up. It's up much earlier than before. I will see all of you on Monday in the Google Meets, okay? Have fun. Do your homework. Get outside. Remember, play outside. Don't stay on that computer all day. It's not healthy, all right? And eat healthy foods. And don't forget social distancing. And bye.